Hello everybody, Jolly Rancher 50 here with a brand new series that used to be going on. It is a modding Minecraft series where I review great mods that are on the forums right now, great mods that are everywhere around the Minecraft community. Today I have a great mod to open up my series again, and it is called Stuffed Animals. Stuffed Animals mod. I don't think there's a different name for it. I just call it the Stuffed Animal mod. It was made by iKinks and Ringing Raptor, I should say. Hopefully I'm saying their names right and everything. I'm pretty sure I am. But pretty much what this mod does is, you can probably guess it already, it makes motherfucking stuffed animals. Stuffed animals, like the cute stuffed animals you hold in your bed when you go to sleep, because I know I have Mr. Boogles with me right now. My stuffed animal, flavorfulicious. I love my stuffed animal. Um, there are three components that you are going to need in order to make pretty much any of your... Don't look at the chicken. Any of your stuffed animals. The first being a stuffed head. In order to make a stuffed head, here's your workbench right here. You got your 9 little blocks. You put 4 wool in the corner, and that gives you 1 stuffed animal head. I'm sure you can see all of them right here. You get 1 stuffed animal head. Next, the second component you will need is, of course, you'll need some limbs for the stuffed animal, which also acquires you to get more wool. Here's your 9, your workbench. 2, leave 2 spaces, and then 2 more, and that will give you 2 limbs, which are used for making limbs, obviously. Third component is, of course, your torso. You can't have a stuffed animal without a stomach or something. So here's your workbench. You're going to need 5 pieces of wool, making a cross of awesomeness, if you want to call it that. It is a cross, and that's what I like to call it, a cross. Now, on to the stuffed animals, which are so freaking cute. The first one being a chicken. Pretty much all these the stuffed animals are just shrinked versions, and they're really good. They're like really good. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. It's like a fucking chicken. It's like a real chicken. Bok to you too, Mr. Chicken. How you make a chicken, or how you make any of these mods, you pretty much need a component of every single one of them. This one being, here's your workbench. You need the stuffed head, the torso. Here's the raw chicken, and then 2 limbs, and that will give you 1 stuffed chicken right here in this order. It used to be an egg or something like that. For me, it doesn't work with an egg. I don't know if they changed that or whatever, but raw chicken is how I made this chicken right here. And with every single one of these things, you can actually turn your music off. You can actually hear their sound. If you left click on them, right click on them, I mean, you can just hear them like, huh, where's all those chickens coming from? This one little chicken, look at him. And hearts are popping up like crazy. The second animal is, of course, the cow. You get all the noises, which is really awesome. How you make a cow is a little bit different from the chicken. Your head goes over here in the corner. Your torso stays in the middle. You get your 2 stuffed legs on the sides, and then, of course, you get your raw beef, and that will give you a stuffed cow. Right there is your stuffed cow. Looks very cow-like. Next is the stuffed pig. Right here. You put 1 head in the corner, pretty much the exact same thing as the cow, but you use a raw pork chop instead, and that will give you a cute little oink 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 piggy. Next is one of my favorites. It makes the sound of you splashing in water, is the squid, which is pretty much the chicken, but it is an ink sac here. Your head, your torso, your 2 limbs, and then your ink sac, and that'll give you 1 of those squids. And there he is, right there, cute and wonderful. The next stuffed animal is, of course, the dog. Ruff to you, Mr. Jenkins. This one's probably one of the most complicated. Whoops, that is not right. This needs to be, my bad. In every single video, you're gonna have one mess up, so. That is like that, actually. You're going to need a stuffed head in the corner, a stuffed limb in the other corner, a stuffed limb in this corner, your torso, of course, and then 1 bone, and that will give you your doggy. Next is the stuffed spider, which is a spider, and it makes the noises and everything. This one is different because spiders' heads are in a different place than dogs and everything. The head is actually in the middle this time with the torso on the bottom, with the two stuffed limbs on the sides, and you get the piece of string on the top, and that'll give you the regular spider. Now there is a cave spider which is right there. That is a different thing, which I will go over after the skeleton. Oh God, that's what you can do. You can destroy him and get him back, which I will go ahead and plop him right back down. And there's his little noise. Let's get him out of there. And him, this is where it gets a little bit complicated. Not really complicated. You just got to remember these. You get the head in the middle top. You get the torso in the same place as most of them. You get, this time you need 2 stuffed limbs on each side to make like this. And then you get 1 arrow, and that'll make you your skeleton, which is nice and skeleton-like without the bow. He's not a dick. If I can say that, he's not a dick. He's not a dick skeleton. He's just a regular, nice, cute little skeleton stuffed animal. Right here, different from that spider, obviously, because it's blue. This is the cave spider, which makes the same noises. But it's pretty much the spider, but you need a lapis in order to make the spider transform into a blue spider. Here is Epo, or the slime, whichever one you want to call it. Sly Fox representing, you know. Here's your flapping noise if you just want to make, you know. Yeah, that's his noises, if you never heard that before. He's found in caves, if you didn't know that. Slime is pretty much one of the easiest. You get your 4 slime balls, which are hard to find, because you got to kill slimes, but once you do, you can make one of these stuffed animals. You got the head in the middle, and you kind of make a little cross right here, the head for slime balls, and that gives you Epo, slime, whichever one you want to call it. Now the evil mobs, even though I went over evil mobs over there. The creeper, the notorious creeper. This one pretty much looks like a creeper. You got your head, your torso, your gunpowder, which is dropped by the creeper, and your 2 stuffed limbs, and that will give you the creeper. Ah, the creeper. Now here's the Enderman. Ta-da! Whoa, how do you do that? I don't know. Here's the Enderman, which actually looks really cool. You never really see how exactly Endermans look until you get this little guy. He doesn't have purple eyes, so he is an evil one. Enderman is pretty much the skeleton exactly, but this time you get your Ender Pearl, which is dropped by an Enderman. If you did not know that, you got your 2 on each side, 2, 2, your torso and your head, and that gives you boom. Anyway, now you go to your zombie, which is pretty much the same as the Enderman or the skeleton, but with the rotten flesh, which is dropped by a zombie. If you did not know, 2, 2, head, torso, meat, delicious rotten stuff. Now here is the zombie pig. That is the same as the other monsters. But with a cooked pork chop this time. Do not put a raw pork chop because it will not work. It is a cooked pork chop, and that is how you get him all burn up like that. Now you got you gassed. Now these are the creepy sounds you hear inside the nether. These are these guys making those noises. All those dying children, that is them. In order to make this is a weird one, I thought, because now they have the ender, or the whatever it's called, the gas tier, which they might change it. I'm not totally sure, but you get your head in the middle, like the slime. The head in the middle. You get 3 of the limbs because you can see 1, 2, 3, 3 limbs, and then you get a flint and steel on the top, and that will give you a ghast. Now look at this little cute little guy right here. This is the silverfish, which at first I thought this was like a golem or something, and I was like flipping out, and I was fucking with snow, as you can tell right here. I thought it was a snowman or something, but this is a silverfish. You get a gray dye, which is hard to get, to be honest. I'm honestly not even sure how you get gray dye, but you get gray dye nonetheless. Your torso and your head, just like a silverfish would look, and then you get your silverfish. Now you go into the non-real things, or non-like in-the-game stuff. This is the player. This is you, the player, the default Minecraft guy right here. Look at him, so cute. This is complicated a little bit. You get a rose, you get the red dye. You get the yellow dandelion, you get the yellow dye, and you get the lapis, and you put them in lapis in one corner, rose in the other. This is in the bottom middle. Your two on each side, your torso and your head. You get a stuffed Steve or the default player, whichever one. And here is the notorious Hero Brian. Right here. Hero Brian is pretty much the same as this guy, but actually pretty much the same as the enemies, but you put a piece of bone meal to make his eyes all dark and creepy. And they don't make any noise because they're you, so you can make your own noise for it. And the teddy bear. This is awesome because you can't have a stuffed animal mod without a teddy bear. I mean, come on. Pretty much the same as all the enemies, but you have a cocoa bean right in the middle, and that will give you your stuffed teddy bear. This is the cutest one of them all. Out breaks everything. Epo, you get smashed in the face compared to this cute, omega cute, awesome turtle. This is a turtle, a stuffed turtle, pretty much the same as all the enemy mobs, but with a cactus green, and that will give you a stuffed turtle, which is the cutest thing in the world, now aren't you? Now you get onto your stuffed monkey. I have a stuffed monkey that I had since I was born. I threw that on myself, and I was like, monkey, I want you. And they put a monkey in here, which is really, really awesome, which is almost identical to the teddy bear, but there's an extra limb right over here in the top right corner. Then you got your cocoa beans right here. And there you go. You got yourself a stuffed animal monkey. Right here is stuffed Notch, one of the coolest things they put in this mod. I think it's really cool. I mean, I think they should put like him saying something or something. I think he has extra hearts than everyone else, doesn't he? Yeah, he has two. Oh, he shoots out 2 hearts. What? Oh gosh, look at him with his 2 hearts. Notch is pretty much the same as the enemy mobs, but he has an ink sac in the bottom middle, and that will give you a stuffed Notch ink sac color. Ink sac, you know, there it goes. That's his stuff. Now, this one is awesome. This is a little present Christmas gift that you can give to your friends inside your server. Now, what the present does is, first I'll tell you what it is. Here's your 3 wool, regular wool. Don't use any of the stuffed animal parts. You got your 3 wool, 1 in the middle, bottom left, bottom right. Then you got your rose red. There's only a red present. I don't think there is a yellow one. I did not check, but from the forum there was not. So here's your 3 red and a string on the top for the little ribbon. And once you right click and bam, you get a random stuffed animal, and there he is. Now you can carry him with you wherever you go. The last one is, of course, the portal cube. Now, this one I had a little bit of trouble on. I actually couldn't make it in my workbench for some reason, but this is what they said it was made out of. 4 heads in a cross shape with a pink dye is to make the faithful. Ooh, he shoots out 3. Oh, Notch, you got a contender right here. This one, boom, 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 boom. And that makes this, but it did not work for me. I don't know if I just installed the mod wrong or something messed up with it. But this is how you supposedly make it. And then you get one of those, your little faithful cubes that can follow you around. That pretty much concludes the mod session of all the mods and the review and everything. I try to do in-depth mods. This is pretty much, if you watch this mod review to the end, you know pretty much everything you need to know about this mod. From how to make everything. You can come back to my channel and look back at the thing. You can look on the forum. You know, it's a really good video. I try to make the best mod reviews as I can. And right through this door, you are probably wondering what this is. It is Christmas, so why not create the land of misfit toys? Here is the stuffed animal army I created. I hope this explained the mod to you. Hope this showed you all the recipes there is in this mod. And I hope you enjoyed. And if you do enjoy, every week I will have a new mod review. Possibly 2 every week. I will also have a texture pack review every week, starting this week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you guys for watching. Jolly Rancher 50 signing out, guys. Peace.